Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rome Total War. I'm Yin Yang Total War, and today we are back. Let me get out of these clouds here. We are back, and we have a war on our hands with the Gauls. Um, Provincia probably should be conquered. I don't know if we're willing to stretch ourselves all the way out into Aquitaine and Celtica, right? Um, that's just going to put us on a poor footing with the rest of the Mediterranean, which we want to keep a hold over, right? Um, and not to mention, we have to worry about Cisalpina. We're not done conquering it. We have to unite Italia before we can really move out into Gaul, into Greece, into Africa, or into Spain. This is why I wanted Massalia to be my western border while I wrapped up things here, but that was not the case, and so now we are forced into a war that we did not actually want. uh, so hopefully it is something that we can uh, show them enough force to force a peace with them, and we will come back and deal with them later. There is just too many armies here to be left unattended while we fight a massive war up in the north. So, speaking of, looks like we've already started tearing that city apart, and we need to build this city up. So we're going to build a let's do a villa here, and then a fishing village. A lot of work went into it for a small village that really isn't going to mean much, at least until this area becomes the territory of Milan in the future. But right now, it's just going to be old Genoa. And we're going to build a farming settlement. I want this area to just produce food. That be all that it really needs to do. I'm sure that the Papiria family would prefer to do something else with it, but I am the dictator and I make the decision. So,
at your command.
Speaking of, Legio 1 is ready, so let's start moving towards Tulsa. Tolosa, excuse me. Tulsa. Well, I think I am. Alabama?
Make haste, men.
That's where Tulsa is, isn't it? Or is it in Georgia? I can't remember.
Ready for further orders.
Oklahoma. What an idiot. Tulsa's in Oklahoma. Oh, sorry guys. Any of you guys from America or a geography, just forgive me. I'm sorry. All right, and looking at how things are right now, we don't have much else that we can do. I would like to recruit a spy in the future. Well, clearly we cannot do that now.
Commander.
And perhaps, well, no, we can't force march, because I was thinking we should force march ourselves back into our own territory before we get jumped, but we've already made the commitment, so we're just gonna roll with it. Let's end this turn. Oh, but not without assigning a tradition to Legio 3. Wonderful, wonderful. We're going to give them engineering experts and formidable fighters. They did a good job taking the city. Yep, I figured this was going to happen. And we are going to back right back up to our own territory here. Let's keep that military advancements going. Oh, we failed to raise that fleet. Oh, that's all right.
Ready for orders. At once.
All right, and we're going to stand
We
firm
hunger for
right here at
battle.
the edge of our territory.
Ready for battle. Commander.
And as much as it pains me, we do need the second. The third just is not powerful enough to really hold them at bay, which means we need the second out here, and we need to buff up the fourth. Let's start by getting them some missile units. Actually, what we really need to start by doing is moving them up into general, which might have been a mistake thinking about it now.
Making for port. Commander.
Yep, that was going to be a mistake, but that's all right. We'll take the levies. And we need to keep working on our infrastructure. I would definitely rather have a trader. Let's see what kind of money we're working with. Not enough for that. So let's build a Field of Mars here. And then we're going to also... I could use the money. But what we really need to do is win the culture war. So we're going to build some consecrated ground. And that will be that. I don't think that we're even remotely the dominant culture here, no. So, Hellenic, 54.6%, Celtic, 41.9%, and Latin, 3.5%. We really have a culture war on our hands. So, we need to take care of that. These people need to be proud to call themselves Roman.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Let's see what else we can make you. We can definitely make you a good administrator. And we haven't really used mercenaries, so we're not going to just yet. But let's do siegecraft. He successfully took the city, even though it was lightly defended. So he can claim that. He's a cunning guy. Or we could do that, because he's a sneaky bastard. Yeah, let's go with that.
Commander. Ready for orders.
All right, and all three legions are about to bear down onto Tolosa as soon as we get, I'd say probably about 2 turns. So let's get rolling on them. So guys, I do want to say that, wow, they're gonna come across a bridge at us? I guess I will get back to what I was saying earlier, right after this battle. Let's get into it.
The eyes of the Senate and all Rome are upon us today.
And the army doesn't have time to listen to the speech today, but they know that the eyes of the Senate in Rome are upon them. So, jumping in with this battle. They have to know that they messed up. There was never a chance that they were going to win this bridge battle, and yet they took it anyway. I would say it was to defend their home, but this is a war of their own aggression. We didn't start this war.
Now is the hour. Draw your swords. Cut down any man who looks without permission. Show them how real their swords. Foxy, smelly enemies, sir.
We didn't even bother bracing on that one. Let's get over to the other side of the battlefield. Ooh, and talk about get brought down. Oh, and I forgot to turn that off. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, and riding over here with horses was not a great idea. And you might think, why are they waiting? Well, it's most likely because they have an entire army coming in behind them, but so do we. In fact, there's the 3rd Legion now. And they are ready to fight alongside their fellow Romans. And I will say that no matter how many of these guys we seem to bring down, they just keep pulling out more of them. And these are things that, as much as I love Warhammer, and I haven't really played too much Troy, I won't lie about that. But something that you really don't get in those newer games, right, is these naturally occurring 13,000 man battles, because that's what this is. This is 13,000 troops on the battlefield. How many hundreds are going to be dead in this water by the end of it? Who knows? But it's just insane levels of fighting and carnage. It's something just visceral that you don't get in the future. And maybe it's radius fun. I don't know. But I've played it this way so long, I don't know the difference anymore. And it looks like the reinforcements are finally starting to pour in. You have to imagine that that House Papiria is not insanely excited to back up House Cornelia. But, you know, the Senate and the dictator himself declared that it was happening, so you gotta do it, right? This guy really messed up getting too far out from his fans, because he's only going to die eventually. Oh, nice kill though. And down he goes. And this is going to have to break somewhere. There's only two fronts where it can happen, and it doesn't seem to be occurring on either of them. but the fresh estadi are coming in.
Eyes front! No flinching! That man is annoying! Goes for anyone who kills him! Back! Back! Withdraw! Attack that position! Forward! Engage! Quick charge!
Here come those fresh troops. It's time to push these exhausted Gauls back into the water. You guys ever see, well, I'm sure that most of you have, seen the Lord of the Rings, when they're going through the bog, outside of Mordor? This is what that's going to be like. Just look at it. Let's go check out the bridge again. On the bridge, you wouldn't be mistaken to think that we're at a bit of a loss here.
Cheer, you miserable lots! Cheer! Eyes front! No flinching! Show them how brave Romans behave!
Unfortunately, these Portriarii have been fighting most of the battle. Well, really the whole battle since first contact was made. But they're doing such a good job holding the bridge while we pepper the enemy. It's just... And look at the poor bastards stepping over the bodies of their own comrades just to try and get at us. knowing that there's just no way to break through. We have too many units in reserve. It's just not going to happen. And it does look like the Principes have had enough. It's their turn to get into the action and allow the Triarii to pull out. And just looking out at all the troops fleeing the battlefield, it's it's amazing that they're still holding on. Ooh. Didn't mean to knock all you guys down. Sorry about that. Here we come, and there they go.
For glory! Engage! Charge!
Oh, nice. And there we go, breaking through.
The ancestors see us today! Engage! Advance!
All right, they are crushed. The rest of their army is fleeing, and it is only a matter of time before the bridge battle is over. So, as much as I'd like to see this through its final conclusion, we know the score here, and I will see you back on the campaign map.
Gauls I turned cowardly and stupidly brave. Today, I hope, we meet Gauls on a day when the gods of stupidity require proper worship by their followers. Either way, give them no quarter!
Gotta love when the speech is actually about the enemy. I do miss that.
To our work!
Understood!
Watch me in the crowd!
Everyone fights! No one stops! We are fortunate today.
Happy to serve!
Commander! Roma in Victor!
And something I definitely don't miss is this right here, and you'll probably see it. They start pulling back, so my natural reaction is to come in here and secure this square. But do my troops do that? No, they start going around because for some reason this is impassable territory. No idea why, that's just how it is.
Advance at speed! At speed! At the double!
Ooh. There they go. And as frightening as it is to fight a man with nothing but a loincloth on, you have to ask yourself why they didn't at least put a shirt on for this fight. It could have helped. In we go. And around the other side, we have committed to battle over here. And the battle over here is over. These poor skirmishers are already beginning to break and run. And it does appear that the same is happening over here. So I am going to bounce back out to the campaign map, and I will see you over there. And Tolosa is in Roman hands. A fantastic victory. Only a handful of losses. And it is ours.
Battle. Ready for orders.
And that is another notch in the belt for our greatest general. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Let's see where he's at. Oh yeah, he's real, or the Legion's real close. Let's see how close he is. Not much further to go for him either.
At your command. How can I serve Rome? Stand to, men. Commander. At once. You have further orders?
All right.
I am
And
sure
while I
you
doubt
have
that
many
they want
pleasantries
peace,
for me, but
of course they
please don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
Well, can't blame us for trying after we crushed 2 of your armies and took a territory from you, kicking you all the way out of Provincia. But hey, doesn't hurt to try, right? However, it does hurt me to say that this is going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully it doesn't stretch too far out of the 45-minute range. It looks like I'm already pushing into an hour on recording time. So, as always, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll see you. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really couldn't do this without the support of my family, friends, and everyone who is helping me take my dream of becoming a content creator to the next level. I believe this channel will only get better as time goes on. So if you want to aid me in this journey, all I ask is you do what the kids say.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.